You're going to get all your friends together and we just all smell the same. It's like, what's that? Desert Rain.
That might
by
be
Colton
a little
Dixon.
odd for me, actually. Like hanging out with friends and I like smell something familiar and they're just kind of like cheekily smiling, you know?
Do you
I'm
smell like me? Hey friends, welcome to In the Middle of It. I'm your host, Hannah Kerr. I'm so excited about our guest for today. You definitely know who he is. Colton Dixon is an amazing Christian artist. You know his amazing hit songs like Build a Boat, and you probably recognize him from American Idol back in the golden days of American Idol, okay? Or maybe you just like walked by him in a store and you thought, what is that amazing smell, okay? Please welcome to the pod, my friend, Colton Dixon.
What's up, Hannah? How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm so glad you're here.
Glad to be here.
It's so good to see you.
Good to see you guys too.
I feel like it's been a while.
It has been.
Yeah.
I feel like we kind of do the dance at the industry things, but
know.
haven't got a chance to really sit down with you or Jason in a while. So excited.
Yeah, and you have so much good stuff coming like soon. Like I'm excited to talk to you about all of it. So,
come on.
Okay, usually the way we start this podcast is with a little icebreaker get to know you game.
Great.
It's called Love It, Hate It, In the Middle of It.
Okay, love it.
Very on brand.
Love it.
You're going to tell me if you love this thing, if you hate this thing, or if you feel neutral in the middle of it.
I love it. Let's go.
No explanation required, but if you want to give one, we love the
I
explanation.
always wind up giving an explanation, so
Me
we'll
too.
see how short I can keep this.
I'm an over-explainer. If there's one thing
Me
about
too.
me, especially if I say I hate something, I'm like, I have to tell you why.
I know.
It's not,
so
not
you don't
personal.
think less of me. Yeah, 100%. I relate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, the first one. This is easy. Cologne.
Love it.
Yeah.
Can't get enough of it.
Can't get enough of it. I love that about you. It's
What's
such a
kind
fun
of funny,
fact.
though, is I have to be careful around Annie, my wife.
Really?
Because I would say 90% of the fragrances I own give her a headache.
No.
So I know.
No,
I'm like
the thorn in your side.
I know. It's the worst case scenario for someone like me who loves
Oh,
cologne.
man.
So
And for
I do
her.
it on the road and for her. So I don't do it when I'm home normally.
Man.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm sad to hear that for you guys.
It's okay. It's all right.
You're working through it, you know? It's great.
They're bigger fish to fry.
You go to therapy and you're like, what brings you here today? And you're like, she doesn't like how I smell. It's a problem.
Hey, that could be a big issue for some people.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That could also be taken a bunch of different ways.
It definitely
It's not
could.
my natural scent.
Yeah, it's just so everyone knows.
Yeah.
I smell good naturally. Okay. Number 2, early mornings. Are you a morning person?
You know, I'm going to go in the middle of it because only when I have to be.
Yes.
You know, what we
Yes.
do requires us to wake up before the sun wakes up sometimes.
Those radio interviews at like 6 o'clock in the morning. And they're like,
Yes.
will you sing your song in the original key?
My answer is no.
Me too.
Honestly, I've gotten to a point to where I'm like, I'm not singing.
Yeah.
If it's before 10 a.m., I'm just not going to do it.
And the thing is,
sorry.
like, you don't want me to sing either.
No.
Like, you don't know that you don't want that, but I'm telling you, you don't want it.
It's in everyone's best interest
Yes.
that we don't do this.
You could just play the song that I recorded in optimal conditions.
that we paid thousands of dollars for, by the way.
And
Yeah.
then we can talk on the radio. Always down to talk at 6 a.m., but not sing.
What a concept.
I know. Imagine that. Yeah, I'm not a morning person.
No.
Like, as we're recording this, you guys, it's 11 a.m., and I feel like it's 7 o'clock. Like, I'm tired.
I'm thankful that it's at 11
Me too.
because most of these are early.
It's true.
So thank you.
Yeah, listen, I am here to serve. So, okay, number 3, chai lattes.
Love it.
Yeah,
I feel like it requires a story.
it does.
Hannah and I were on tour together.
Yeah.
Was this fall of 2020 or was it 21?
It was 21.
Okay,
but
21.
It was like my first tour coming out of COVID.
Yes.
Yeah, organized tour.
We were crazy and went out fall of 2020.
Rock and roll.
Spring of 21
Yes.
is when we went out. And I sent out a text. I love bringing out like my little coffee machine.
Oh, yeah.
I'm an espresso guy, so it's just consistent on the road. But it's got like the hot water milk frother thing. I'm like, all right, we're gonna do chais on the bus. I feel like we've earned this. There were some tough times on that tour.
Yeah, there were.
Enough said.
Let's just say there were like good bonding experiences for the team.
Great bonding experiences as a team. But I sent out a text, and instead of saying chais on the bus, my phone thought I meant to say chaos on the bus.
So we just get a text in our group that says chaos on the bus. And like that could mean so many different things. Like,
so many different things.
Is there a fan on the bus?
Yeah.
Is it broken down? Is there a leak? No.
Totally.
Colton was just serving us all.
Part of my ministry is serving chais on our tour bus,
Yes.
I guess. And so they came on the bus and were pleasantly surprised that it was not chaos on the bus.
It was chais.
It was chai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're good chais. Like
They were.
That was kind of, I feel like, my chai awakening. Like it was, I already really liked chais, but then it was like, oh, this is like the recipe that you guys use. And it's very good.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember. It's like a powdered.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Is it Oregon Trail? Does that sound right?
It honestly, I do think it's something about Oregon, but I do think Oregon Trail is a video game.
Oh, you might be right. We'll get back to you on that. It's really good. The powdered kind is the way to go. No, it's really good.
And you said you got it from like Costco or something.
Yeah, it's Costco.
Yeah. So go to Costco, get the chai mix it with some water, milk frother.
There you go.
Actually, you
not
left.
Not sponsored.
Yeah, not sponsored by Costco. We also love Sam's Club. We don't discriminate.
Hey, yeah, we don't discriminate.
But you left the Nespresso machine that you bought for the tour. And you're like, it's a gift. And we still have it in our house. And I still use it every day.
Let's go.
She's kicking. Like the milk frother and everything I still use. And I will say, like, you know when someone gives you a gift and you're like, I'm going to think of you every time I use this. Legitimately. I'm like, I think of Colton Dixon like most days. Like
I'm with you and Jason every morning as you sip your coffee.
Literally. Like we froth the milk and I'm like, Colton Dixon, hope you're doing good today, you know?
Praise God. I love that.
Just like a little, like you're just a generous guy, you know? Just love it.
That's very sweet.
Okay, 2 more. TikTok.
I feel like my team is going to be
I know every
disappointed
artist
in me.
hesitates in this moment. They're like, do I say the real answer?
Hey, I feel like you know me.
I do.
I am who I am.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Yeah.
I loathe it.
Yeah. Loathe.
It is the thing that keeps me awake at night.
Yeah.
And I think it goes, explanation again, sorry.
No,
I think
good.
it goes into things that I'm either good at or not good at.
Uh-huh.
And to see, like, all right, cool. I used to be good at the social media thing and connecting with people. And now it's like a different
No, you're still good at
demographic of people on TikTok. You know, it's like, yeah, can we sum all of them up into one platform? Is that
yeah, let's just have one.
Is that an idea? Has anyone thought of this yet?
Each platform needs different things, which is so confusing to me. I can't keep up with it. I feel like I'm old. Like I don't know how to connect.
That's
with
TikTok makes me feel old.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
and
tough out there.
Like, I'm 33. It's not like crazy.
Right.
You know?
You're like, I'm in the prime of my life.
I'm young and hip, guys.
That's right.
Yeah.
Tell the TikTok people that.
Come on, TikTok.
No, there's nothing more humbling than being like, I'm going to post this TikTok video and it gets like 37 views. And I'm like, and then the ones that I put zero effort into are the ones that always work. And it's just so funny how that happens. It's like, I do not understand the algorithm. I do not understand the audience, but I'm out here.
We're trying.
We're being content creators.
Yes, we're treading water, but we are trying.
Yeah.
Yes, that's how I feel.
I feel like you're doing good. I do.
Oh, well,
just
bless
from an
you.
outside perspective, I'm like, I feel like Colton's really killing the game.
Praise God for that, because it feels the exact opposite.
Oh man, it's tough out here, but
it is.
Yeah. Okay, so loathe it. I haven't had anyone say loathe.
Yeah, I was actually one of the few people that when like there was rumors of TikTok going away, was stoked out of my mind.
I'm sure. I was kind of rooting for that too, honestly.
Yeah.
It would have been a relief for us as artists, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like to scroll on TikTok though. I don't like to post, but I do like to scroll.
That's the problem.
I know.
Or I'm TikTok or Instagram. I don't discriminate on either.
I'm the problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know.
I know. Okay, the last one is your American Idol era hair.
Ooh.
The red streak.
Okay. Well, that was very specific. You know, there's actually, my wife thinks it was pink. She's like sold it was like hot pink.
Really?
And I'm like pretty sure it was red.
I remember it as red.
Yeah. Okay. So we've got another, but there have been a couple people like, no, your wife's right. It was pink. I'm like, okay. You know, that kind of like makes me feel a little less confident about my...
What was your intention? Red? Pink?
My intention was red.
Okay.
And...
Let's go with red then.
Yeah.
Let's go with red.
Yeah. Thank you for that.
When you guys go look up a picture of Colton Dixon, American Idol era hair, it's red.
I feel like, though, because of the red streak, it was just 1 week, I think. And
Wait, really?
It was just clip-in. It wasn't even my hair.
No way.
Yeah.
Wait, this is tea. Like this, we're getting the real.
So, okay, I'm going to keep this short. So
you don't have to because I'm floored right now.
So Tommy Hilfiger,
okay,
I guess that's how you say his last name, came on the show. Everyone's familiar with Tommy, clothing brand, fashion icon guy. He came in and was like giving all the contestants advice. Okay. We were not told that fashion rock star was coming in to give us advice. So I was wearing like a ball cap, jeans, and a t-shirt. I would have like, dressed it up a little.
Yeah.
Would have actually done my hair. But part of that process was him asking me to take my hat off and to like, which I'm sure was pre-planned by all the people behind the scenes.
Right.
But he's like, we need to do something about that hair. And that's when it was like dark with the blonde streak.
Yes.
So he and the producers were like one of the reasons why I bleached my hair for the first time.
Wow.
So I'm like, okay. So we do a week of that. And I'm like, I miss the streak. I miss having like something, I feel too normal right now. I just do.
Like, I need to look more rock and roll.
I need edge, I was like 19, 20 years old. Nothing's changed, obviously. But I'm like, all right, what can we do? And they're like, well, we can like clip in like a color. What's your favorite color? At the time, I'm like, let's go red. And they're like, all right, cool. So we clipped in a red piece, and that was the red streak.
It was a clip in.
It was clip in, yeah.
Wow, it looked so real. It was only 1 week.
I'm pretty sure it was 1 week, maybe 2 weeks.
That is crazy to me because I just feel like that's the image that I have in my head. Being in middle school, I think I was in middle school, maybe I was in high school, watching you on American Idol, and I feel like I just picture the red streak in my head.
See, that's a win to me. You know why? Because that was also the week that I rocked red leather pants.
Wow.
So that's what I unfortunately think about.
I honestly don't remember the red leather pants.
Praise God. When people ask me, it's like, what's one thing you would go back and change? Like in your life. Not even just America. I'm like, I'd probably think twice about red leather pants.
Wow.
Yeah.
You don't think you'd ever bring him back?
No.
Okay.
No, I won't say never.
Yeah, don't say never because this is recorded. So
that's true.
If I ever see a video of you wearing red leather pants, I'm going to send this to you and be like, you liar.
Please do. Please do. Yeah, so I think it was 1 week, and that was my last week on the show. No. That was...
you got voted off because of the red leather pants.
Or the red streak in my hair. One or the other.
I don't know. Okay, wait, but do you love it, hate it, or in the middle of it on the American Idol
I'm going to say in the middle of it because it like did what I wanted to do, which is bring some edge back.
Yeah.
But it's also the week I got voted off. So it's kind of a funky taste left in my mouth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, well,
that was a really long-winded.
That was excellent.
Sorry.
Thank you for playing Love It, Hate It in the middle of it. You did great.
Welcome.
You really did great.
Thanks.
I love it when I actually know the guest because I can like kind of tailor the responses to them, and then it leads to good stories.
Yeah.
Okay, so most people listening to this, I would say probably all are familiar with you, but I always do like a little introduction, just like. If anyone out there doesn't know who Colton Dixon is, you got started American Idol season 11, 2012.
Yes.
That was 13 years ago.
I know.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
Does it feel like it's been 13 years? Does it feel like it's been longer? Like,
it feels like a different lifetime ago.
I'm sure. You said you were 19.
I was
20?
19 and 20 years old.
That's
yeah, going through that.
crazy.
Yeah, it feels like forever ago. I even see pictures. I'm like, I don't even recognize that person. It's really bizarre. I've just been on the road for so long.
Yeah. You've been doing this a really long time. And I feel like I listened to like your discography this morning and I was like, Colton's been putting out music for a long time and it's all so good.
Oh,
it
thank
really
you.
is. Like the stuff fresh off of Idol, even to now, it's like, it's just really good music. It truly is.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I hear a lot of, even in my voice, which I don't know if you do this, you go back and listen to like some of your first things, even as like a professional recording artist.
Yeah.
You're like, wow, my voice has changed.
It changes
so much.
Yeah. Especially, I mean, 13 years is a lot of time for things to change and like mature and all of that.
Yeah.
It's just wild.
It is wild indeed. But thank you for saying that. It's very kind.
When you were on American Idol, were you already pretty set on doing Christian music, or did you kind of fall? Like I was realizing I don't know how you got into Christian music.
Yeah. I grew up with Christian music. I loved it.
Yeah.
I'm rocking my baby Amy Grant shirt right now.
I was going to say iconic shirt.
Yeah. So I loved it, grew up with it.
Yeah.
Going on a show like Idol, I was trying to be sensitive to God, Holy Spirit, like what they wanted me to do.
Yeah.
Because obviously that's not like a solely faith-based show. I feel like it's all Christian families' guilty pleasure show, if we're honest.
True.
But it's not like rooted in faith. So I'm like, God, what is this opportunity?
Yeah.
You know? So I was trying to be sensitive to that. Also trying to play ball with what the producers wanted me to do, you know, just try and navigate that. But as I went into the studio, right after my experience on the show, I was like, all right, God, as I'm writing songs, make it obvious.
Yeah.
I'm a here's your sign kind of guy. I need it. So the first couple songs we wrote were You Are and Never Gone, which are the first singles we put to radio.
From the start.
But it was just obvious, like, Christian music is what I need to do.
Yeah.
But it was really cool. My biggest concern was, man, there's a whole audience that's watching the show that liked me because I sang a Paramore song, or liked me because I did a rock thing or whatever, and they don't believe the way that I do. I don't want to lose that connection.
Yeah.
But what was so cool is a lot of those people still kind of jumped on for the ride.
That's so cool.
So even if it didn't change their perspective, I believe I've been able to plant some seeds along the way.
Yeah.
But yeah, so from early on, I wanted to do this, just didn't know what his plans were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I feel like American Idol now is a lot more faith-based than it was back then. Like, I feel like now Brandon Lake's been on there like 5 times.
I know. And Lauren.
Yeah.
I feel like when Kerr came on this past year, I didn't watch the majority. I just caught snippets.
Me too.
But I get the sense that was important to her. Which, I mean, the producers aren't going to say no to Carrie Underwood,
right?
You know. But I'm really grateful.
Me too.
Because it was so apparent. Like, Jesus took over this season.
I know.
Super rad.
It's so awesome.
Yeah.
I feel like I look back and I'm like, you know, you and Danny Goki, Melinda Doolittle, Mandisa, like, you guys were, you know, faith-based Christian people on the show, but it was rare, like, back then. You know what I mean? So anyways, I feel like maybe you were like the OG, like, Christian artist. You know what I mean? You really ushered in the new era of American Idol, you know?
Man.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was just maybe a little less popular then. What I loved, though, is the producers of the show kind of gave us a blanket, like, try not to be political, try not to be religious, because you'll alienate an audience.
Yeah.
I agree with it. That's a true statement. But then they also said, be true to who you are.
Yeah,
which is cool. And I'm so glad they said that as well, because it really gave us the freedom as contestants, no matter what we believed or what our style was, whatever. It's like, we need to lean into that.
Yep.
And so faith was it for me.
Totally.
So I'm like, all right, cool. That's what we're going to do.
That's really cool.
So
I love it. It's so funny, like, watching you on American Idol and then getting to tour with you and to know you. I was like, you just never know what someone's like really gonna be like when you meet them, you know?
Totally.
But I was so pleasantly surprised when we got to go on the road together. I was like, Colton is legit, very normal, down to earth, cool. Like, I was just pleasantly surprised by who you were. And
you thought I was going to be the worst.
No, I didn't think you were going to be the worst, but you just never know. You know what I mean? They say, like, don't meet anyone you're a fan of because you're going to be disappointed. But I wasn't disappointed at all. Yes. Like, truly, I mean that. And same thing with Jason, my husband. Like, he was a big fan when you were on American Idol. And he's like,
that's right.
Yes. Never forget. I mean, he covered your songs on YouTube.
That's right.
Come on. I was like, are those still out there? Should I pull them up today? He's like, they're private, Hannah. You're not going to, no one is going to see those.
We will find them.
But no, I mean, we had such a good time with you on that tour. Like, we made so many good memories.
Yes.
Like, It was fresh out of COVID. Jason and I had just gotten married. Like, we were literally newlyweds. There were 5 of us on the bus, period. Like, just 5 of us.
That, just so you know, that never happens.
No, it's always like every single bunk is full. There's no wiggle room in any way.
You might have a lucky number 13 on your bus as well. It's
someone sleeping in the lounge. Just like, but that tour was it's to this day, I look back and I'm like, that was one of my favorite touring experiences I've ever had. Like, was every show amazing? No, we were coming out of a pandemic. There was lots of dynamics at play going on.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it just, to this day, I look back and I'm like, that was such a fun crew. It was Jordan St. Cyr, us, Jason, and Ryan, our sound guy. Like, that was it. That's all we had there.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
That was crazy. Yeah, we were doing acoustic, so we literally brought production, like zero.
Like nothing.
The only thing that I had was like a piano shell.
Yeah.
You know, you guys brought your instruments and it was kind of refreshing, honestly.
I felt so, I felt that too.
Because even now, like, we take out quite a bit of production and it's super fun and you get to create moments that way, but there's something sweet about stripping all that back and realizing, wow, God doesn't need any of that, you know, to do his thing.
Totally.
And even having the space on a bus, you know,
it was so nice
to breathe and move and
everyone could sit in the front lounge comfortably and talk. There was never like someone's standing or someone's left out. Like, it was always, it was just so good. And I loved watching you in that setting because you're such a good singer. Like, I don't think that people probably really realize how good of a singer you are, but it's like when when you're sitting at a piano and you're just singing, it's like the best I've ever heard anyone sing. I'm serious.
It made me blush.
No, he's not blushing. No, but like, it was so cool because I feel like I've seen you do Winter Jam. I've seen you do like the whole big production stuff.
Yeah.
But to see you in like an acoustic setting was really cool. Jason and I would just sit in the pew or the row and just watch every night and be like, how does he sing like that?
That's very kind.
He really is our American Idol.
Thanks, Mom.
Yeah, thanks, Mom. What is your preference? Like, do you like the acoustic shows better or do you like the full band, full production?
I like them both for different reasons.
Yeah.
We actually just did an acoustic tour this year.
Yeah.
So we did Winter Jam, top of the year, and right after went into acoustic.
Yep.
And it was, again, it's the same kind of feeling. It's so refreshing.
Yeah.
Because Winter Jam is this big machine of a tour.
The biggest.
And everyone is like, let's be louder and, you know,
flashier
and blow up more stuff than the person before us, you know. It's all, you know, all the gags and stuff. And the acoustic tour, we went out with a group called The Sound. I don't know if you're familiar with them. Shameless plug. Those dudes, crazy. Check them out. But every night it was, again, that kind of sweet, like, oh, wow, this is so informal. It feels like this compared to other podcasts I've done. It's so chill and relaxing and able to kind of just go wherever we need to go. So I love that. But then I do love like having a band and getting to like really represent the music on, I would say a CD, but you know, like on a record or what we put out into the world, like how we actually intended it to sound.
Right.
I love that too.
Yeah. And you're a creative, like you like the production aspect of stuff. Like you're not just an artist who like someone puts that together for you. It's like, no, I actually have a vision for this. So
for
that's
better
cool
or worse. I do like to have my hand in whether it's lighting or
I think that's
recording.
cool.
And it's been quite a journey to put people in place that I trust who like see the vision or who can capture that and take my little idea with no experience or knowledge and take it across the finish line.
Yeah.
That's really important for any artist, I think.
Yeah.
But an acoustic tour, what's nice is you don't have all of that.
Right.
So it kind of gives you the freedom and kind of breathing room to go, all right, cool. Like tonight's going to be like truly like whatever God does with it.
Right.
Like I've prepared these songs, but
we could go wherever. Yeah. Which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Because sometimes on those really high production tours, like you're locked into your set and you can't really change it. Like you got to play the exact same songs 50 times in a row.
Yes.
With no change.
Yes.
So it is kind of nice in those moments to be like, oh, I could actually pull out this song from forever ago just because I want to sing it today. Like that's really cool.
Yeah, it's special.
Do you have any like deep cut songs that you've pulled out in those acoustic moments that you don't usually get to sing?
Yeah. You know, what's actually funny, even just last weekend, had a kid show up with the sign. This was full band, but it was our own show.
Yeah.
So we still had kind of that freedom. He's like, man, Never Gone saved my life.
Oh,
that's a song that's not been on our set list for a long time, unless I'm doing an acoustic show.
Yeah.
He's like, that was really like one of the songs that led me to the Lord and
Wow.
kind of brought me to Christian music and the whole thing. And so it's, I see something like that and I'm like, wow, like even a song that I'd kind of forgotten about.
Yeah. How could you forget about Never Gone?
You don't play it.
No, I get it. Yeah.
And I don't go back and listen to my catalog ever. You know, it's all about the new demos or the new things. And so it was a cool opportunity to kind of reflect on what God's done through that song and even just have living proof of that right in front of me in a sign. But it's acoustic shows are like that times 10.
Right.
You'll meet someone before and I don't know why this is. Typically acoustic shows are not as like big.
Yeah.
Like even attendance wise as like a normal show.
Yeah.
I don't know what goes into that. I don't know if people see acoustic like, nah.
Those are my favorite kind of shows to
I
go
know.
to.
Just clear the record. You should come to an acoustic tour.
You
if
really
Hannah
should.
does it, if I do it, come because it's going to be a pleasant surprise maybe for you. But it's cool to get to talk to people and to hear and then have the freedom to jump into that song.
It's so cool. And it means so much too. Like when someone has a song that has impacted their life and then they get to hear you sing it live. And like a lot of times I know for me, like if someone tells me like, oh, this song means a lot to me, I'll say in the show, like this goes out to my friend, whatever that person's name is.
Yeah.
And just like watching their face in that moment, that's the kind of stuff that keeps me going as an artist. I'm
Same.
like, it's just those moments are so special. So that's really cool. I love that. I love that you did that for him. Okay, so this podcast is called In the Middle of It. So I always ask all of my guests, this is very open-ended, but Colton, what are you in the middle of right now in your life?
The first thing that came to my mind was moving.
You're moving.
We're moving. So I'm a Murfreesboro native, Tennessee. So grew up in kind of Nashville area. My wife and I have been in Nashville for almost 10 years. I've been married 10 years. We'll be in January.
No way, 10 years.
10 years. It goes by really quick, you guys. Especially now with kiddos.
Oh, yeah.
Like our twins are about to be 5.
I can't believe that. I cannot believe that.
It's insane.
That's so wild.
But we are moving to Franklin.
Wow.
So
you're making the long journey south.
I know. Man, it feels long.
Yeah.
At
but
least
it's going to feel so good.
The timing of it feels long.
Yeah.
I think because it's so close, it's like, it kind of gives us like this false thinking of like, it'll be easy and we can do it whenever, but it just kind of prolonged the process. We bought the house in February.
Oh my goodness.
And we're doing some renovations on it and stuff. So we're not just sitting, but we're like, all right, we're kind of ready.
Yep.
We're like, we need to get out of here, our Nashville house
phase.
and finally like plant our feet in Franklin. And so that's kind of one aspect of that.
Yeah.
The other aspect is, I feel like I could share this, is I was originally signed to Capitol, and then we, took a big step. They took a big step, signed to Atlantic Records, which is not a Christian-based, label.
I remember that.
Have written some of my favorite stuff with Atlantic.
Yeah.
But as of top of this year, we are no longer with Atlantic.
Okay.
So we're still kind of navigating like what future looks like on like the business side of the ministry and finding the right partner and that might mean tackling it independent. I don't know what that means yet. But I know that we're sitting on some music. Like one comes out, from when we're filming this in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
But we've even got some more stuff that I'm really excited about. So trying to navigate all of that.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm smack dab in the middle of, and I'm like, all right, God, like I need some direction here because this could go a million different ways.
Yeah, I think a lot of times like the listener doesn't really know all of that back end stuff of like what does it look like to put out music? It's not like we just write a song, we love it, and then it comes out a couple weeks later. It's like a really long process.
That sounds so nice.
I know. And
I wish it was like that.
There's a lot of people who say what songs they think and the right timeline, and there's photos and content and videos and all the things that you know get a song to where it is to where it's ready to release. But yeah, that's a lot of change and transition, but I'm excited for you because I feel like your best music is ahead. Like you have so much good stuff coming out. You have The Love I Have for You, which is the song you just referenced. By the time they're listening to this, it will be out. They probably already love it. It's probably already like a #1 hit on the radio.
Let's go. Know? Speak it into existence. I like
that's
that.
Right. But I what I've heard from Instagram and the clips on social media, it's a really special song. I'm really excited about it for you. It's based on Romans 8:37. Is that right?
That's right. I'll share a little bit about this.
For sure.
So the last couple of years have been incredible. I've toured more than I ever have.
Yeah, you've been on the road a lot.
Yeah, a lot. Probably too much in my mind, even just trying to balance work and family. Just being honest. But there have been a couple moments where I'm like, all right, Lord, if touring and just the pace of this continues like this, I don't know how much longer I can hang on. It's a lot. And I just kind of felt like I was running on fumes multiple times. And I feel like he directed me to that verse, which in a nutshell basically says that we are more than conquerors because of the love that lives inside of us. And two different aspects of this verse. The fact that he said more than conquerors. Right. That's kind of mind-blowing.
That's kind of awesome.
Like to just say that we're conquerors. That means that we did it real good. You know what I'm saying? That's like, that's right. That would have been enough for me. But to say that we're more than that is pretty mind-blowing if you really sit in that. But it's because of like how much he loves us and how much of that love that we carry with us, you know, wherever we go. That's really what, that's the fuel. And so I'm like, okay, wow, you don't love me based on what I do or don't do. It's just, we just get to sit here in that. And that is what immediately like kind of sparked that back for me, gave me life again. And really what inspired that song. So cool. The verses are kind of like sitting in that like anxious feeling of not knowing X, Y, or Z, but then hearing that reminder, you know, the pre-chorus says, you told me once, you told me twice, you'll say it again 1,000 times. Like with the love I have for you, there's nothing that you won't be able to do, you know? So just know that, own that, carry that with you wherever you go. And, you know, so many artists write songs for other people. I feel like I write songs for me. In the season that I'm in, and if that blesses you too in a season that you're in, amazing. But this is something I needed to hear, and so I recorded it and shared it with you, and
so cool.
I hope you dig it.
I feel like the best songs from an artist are the ones that you can tell are from them, like from their core, from their heart, what they're going through. Like, of course, you can record a song that applies to someone else, but I feel like you can just tell when it's genuinely something you needed, and that's impactful, you know? And someone else is going to need it too. You know, we all need that reminder. Like, man, it's not about our own strength. It's not about, I'm a conqueror because I'm strong enough. It's like, no, it's actually God's love in us.
That's right.
That makes us more than conquerors.
That's
I
exactly
love that.
Right.
I'm so excited for the song. It's
Thank you.
awesome. Yeah.
Thank you.
It's amazing. And then also you're in the middle of a couple other fun things that are coming out too. You are releasing a children's book.
Yes.
Is this your first children's book?
First children's book.
Okay. It's called Build a Boat.
It's called Build a Boat.
Yes. Where'd you come up with the title? I'm just
kidding. You know what's crazy is I feel like it's even changed since we toured together. There are so many kids that come to my shows.
Really?
And when it first started happening, I'm like, what is going on? Like, I would look down and it's basically daycare in front of the stage. Daycare. Like, seriously, y'all. There's like kids running around everywhere. I'm like sharing this, you know, trying to be like deep and share what's on my heart. And their kids literally just like throwing
They're like, play
Nerf
devil
footballs and yeah. Free bird.
Free bird.
Yeah. And I'm like, God, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, at first I'm like, come get your kids, you know? But then I'm like, God, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, these kids are here. It's more than just like their parents brought them.
Right.
Like, the kids are like, hey, we want to go to the show.
So cool.
I'm like, I don't know how I'm my music is getting in front of them, but it's working here. So how can I speak their language? How can I get on their level and connect the dots for them? Because these songs to me are more than just a catchy melody or a beat or whatever. Right. I'm like, there's some truth in these songs that I believe in. And so I'm like, okay, let's do a kid's book. My girls love to read as well.
Yep. And you dedicated the book to your daughters.
I did.
Which is so sweet. When I saw that, I was like, oh, my heart. So sweet.
One of their favorite Bible stories is Noah's Ark.
Yeah.
Or Jonah and the whale. Depends on the day. But like me, I think it's probably something to do with the pictures,
Totally,
growing up. It's a very visual story.
Yeah.
But even with the song, I'm like, man, what's the nugget that God wants us to get out of this story?
Yeah.
Because it's not just about the animals or the boat. It's not the things.
Right.
And reading that story back as an adult, as we were writing this song, I'm like, wow, Noah's faith is like, wow.
Yeah.
It is something. Like something at the time and even now, it's something that I'm like, all right, God, when you ask me to do something small or as seemingly big as that, like my response isn't always yes and amen, which is what the Bible describes Noah's response. They're like, Noah was obedient, did everything exactly the way God asked him to, period. No struggle, no.
It's bigger than just building a big boat. Like, it had never rained. So people are like, you're crazy.
Like the village idiot.
Yeah. Like,
for sure.
Why would you even, there's no point in doing this at all. Like,
right.
Period.
Yes.
Which I feel like I'd heard that before, but I read it in the children's book, your children's book, that it had never rained before. And I was like, wow. Yeah, that's why his faith was even more amazing, because literally he's doing something based on a promise that God said that he had never seen, had no concept of.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yes. So that inspired the song. And now for kiddos, I'm like, how can we create a story that they understand what faith looks like? When my girls were 4, like, how do you explain that?
Yeah.
Like, how believing for something that you can't really see.
Yeah.
I believe faith is more than just like something that you have.
Yeah.
I believe that faith is something that you have to exercise.
Totally.
So I'm like, okay, what is something that kids want or have to like believe for? And the first thing that came to my mind is a dog.
A dog. Is it based on a true story?
We currently don't have a dog.
Okay.
So no.
I feel like you're treading in uncertain waters, because your daughters are going to be like, Dad, you wrote a book about us getting a dog.
Oh. So my girls had just read the book, and we were here in Nashville. We were doing our bedtime prayers, and my daughter Athens, she goes, "Dear Lord, thank you for mommy, for daddy." Goes through all the list. And she said, and also thank you for our new puppy. And my wife, I open my eyes. My wife looks at me and she goes, Colton Dixon. And I'm like, what have I done?
You did this to us.
So, disclaimer. If you're thinking about getting the book and you don't currently have a pet, I'm not responsible for what happens.
Yeah. Colton's not responsible for your kids being like, Mommy, I'm believing for a dog.
Yeah. And if you didn't know that and you have the book, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
It's worth it though.
They're going to send you the vet bills. Yeah. You're just going to start getting like an influx of people being like, you did this to me, Colton Dixon.
I know. But what's so like cute, but also really special about this story is it follows 2 little girls who are twins on the nose, but they are believing for a pup, but their parents sit them down. They're like, all right, if you want to really believe for a pup, like they need food and they need a collar and they need a place to sleep and they need things. So maybe like start exercising your faith and step out and start gathering these things before the miracle comes, before the dog comes. So it's this journey of them doing that. And it's so special. And I've had so many kids come up and they're like, they get it.
Yep.
And I'm like, that's it. That's why.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's making it practical for them.
Yeah.
Like, which is what a kid's book should do. It takes something that's kind of up here and hard to maybe grasp and be like, oh, I understand. Like preparing for a dog is like exercising my faith that I'll get one. That's cool. I really like that idea. That's awesome. So the children's book will be out when people are listening to this. So
it's out. Sure. It's out, baby.
Oh, it's out now.
Yes.
Amazing.
It came out not that long ago.
Okay.
Cool. So it's out. It's been so fun. We've been doing like book signings after the show.
What? That's awesome.
Yeah, like grab a book, I'll go sign it for you. And it's been so fun. Like all the families that come up and they're like, they've either already read it like while they're sitting waiting for the show, or they're like so excited to read it. And it's just been so fun.
That's really
Never
fun.
thought in a million years I'd be a children's book author.
Yeah.
You know how that works.
Yeah.
Had a lot of help from my friends, but never thought that would be a thing. But I've just seen God doing really cool things.
Yeah,
so
that's super cool.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that. I need to order it to read to my son once he's here.
I know a guy. We can get you a copy.
Oh, perfect. Thanks so much. Thanks. Yeah. Okay, another thing you're in the middle of is you are about to release a fragrance.
Yes.
Tell us about your fragrance. Actually, okay, I asked AI, how do you ask someone about a fragrance? Like what?
I'm so interested to hear.
This is what AI said. You ask someone to give you the notes of the cologne, described by the top notes, what you smell initially, the heart notes, the core of the fragrance, and the base notes, the longest lasting impression.
That is
so
dead on.
Thanks, ChatGPT.
Yeah, that's so scary, by the way.
It's so scary. I know. Tell me about your fragrance. Give us the notes.
Yes. So it's called Desert Rain.
Desert Rain.
And here's what I love about the concept of this fragrance. Build a Boat is all about faith, right?
Yeah.
And I oddly do a lot of my songs are paired with imagery whether I'm either in the desert or I'm literally like underwater. I was underwater for a project. It's a lot of like that.
That's true. I'm like thinking
the
back.
opposite things. Yeah. But what's cool about like the faith thing, and even as it ties into Build a Boat, is they were believing for rain. Like that was a promise that God said it's coming. So they were on the lookout for that. I partnered with a company called Day 3 Fragrances. And what's so cool even about their name, they created the name because on day 3 is whenever God created a lot of like the things that would have smell.
No way.
Isn't that so cool?
I was thinking it was like a resurrection thing.
Me too, at first.
That's cool.
I'm like, that's even cooler to me as it relates to fragrance. They're awesome. His name's Michael, who actually like created the fragrance, but they live in the Arizona desert.
No way.
So he's like, okay, Desert Rain. We kind of captured that idea in the beginning. He's like, what I'm going to do is anytime it's about to rain, which is rare here in the desert, but it happens occasionally, we're going to run outside and smell and try and bottle that. I'm like, yes, love that.
That's so cool.
So I could get kind of like nerdy about like some of these notes, but there's sandalwood, there's like dry musk accords, there's all these different things, like a woody kind of musky smell. But then there's something called petrichor, which petrichor smells like on a hot summer day, you're surrounded by pavement and it just starts to sprinkle rain. Everyone knows what that smells like.
Totally. I can smell it right now.
Yes. So there's some of that in there.
Okay.
But what's so cool about this fragrance is like there are a lot of notes that they would have had like back in like biblical times.
Whoa, that's really
So there's
cool.
frankincense in there. There's sage. It's actually like a really nice high-end sage from France. They use like a lot of really nice ingredients in this. There's leather in there. There's and I know what most people are thinking is like this is going to be like masculine to the T. It's not at all.
Wow.
It's like very unisex. You spray it on. It's very like kind of fresh, aromatic. A little bit of sweetness from the leather, but then as it dries down, it really just blends with your DNA, becomes kind of like a musky, like
the base notes.
The base notes would be frankincense, leather. Gosh, I'm trying to think of everything off the top of my head. There's some other notes in there too.
So cool.
The frankincense, it's hard to describe what it smells like. It's kind of like a mineralistic, musky, spicy element. It's really, really nice.
It's so cool.
It's so cool. Michael even just shared with me, they just had an event where they previewed it to some people, and they came back 14 out of the 18 people that smelled it said it was their favorite day 3 fragrance that they've ever done. I'm like, oh, That's amazing.
That's so cool.
And they've won like a bunch of awards and stuff. So we're really excited.
I'm excited.
And for people who know me as well,
it's like about time.
It's been like a passion project dream of mine to do my own fragrance for a long time.
Totally.
So I'm really excited. It comes out August 2nd.
August 2nd.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Are you going to wear your own fragrance?
1000%.
Like that's going to be your smell. You know what I mean?
I feel like a telltale sign for maybe like artists or people of influence who create their own fragrance, if they actually wear it, you know it's good.
That's right.
Like, and when I say I'm going to wear this all the time, I'm pretty sure we're going to like spray down our merch table with it.
Totally.
We're going to sell it at our shows.
Yeah.
Like it's going to be a whole thing, but I actually really love it. It's something that I will wear often.
So cool.
Yeah.
Honestly, like they say that smell is the most connected to memory, right?
Yeah.
So like when people come to a Colton Dixon show and they smell Desert Rain, like it's going to, every time they smell it after that, it's going to bring back memories of your show, which is so cool.
That's exactly
right.
right.
I actually really see how God could use that as a ministry to like bring people back to a moment with him at a show. Like that's really cool, honestly.
Yes.
I'm excited for your fragrance.
Thank you.
Desert Rain. Come
Desert
on.
Rain.
I'm
Let's
going to
go.
wear it. I'm going to wear it. Jason's going to wear it. We're all going to wear it. You're going to get all your friends together and we just all smell the same. We're just like, what's that? Desert Rain.
That might be
Colton
a little
Dixon.
odd for me, actually, like hanging out with friends and I like smell something familiar and they're just kind of like cheekily smiling, you know?
Do you smell like me? That's how you know the real friends in your life are going to wear your fragrance.
100%.
Yeah. Yes. I love it. That's so exciting. I'm excited for you. Okay. Well, we are almost to the end of our podcast, but we have one more segment.
Okay.
It's technically called the middle moment, but it is the end. It's just a fun way to end.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is I have this wheel that I got, Amazon Prime.
Love it.
And it's got 8 topics on it. You're going to spin the wheel.
Okay.
And whatever it lands on, we're just going to talk about for like 2-3 minutes to end the podcast.
Great. I love that.
Great.
I love that. Look at that.
There's some wild ones on here, Colton. So you just...
Okay. All right.
Give her a spin.
We're just going to do this. Okay. Bigfoot.
Okay. The amount of times that I have talked about Bigfoot.
Oh, wait. Hold on. I feel like... Okay. Is it Bigfoot or hot take?
Okay. You choose then. You choose. Do you have one hot take you want to share with the audience, or do you want to give us your thoughts on Bigfoot? Or you could do both. I mean, really, it's your choice. The amount of times it has landed on that exact place, it makes me think the wheel is rigged. It's not, as far as I know. But I have discussed Bigfoot on this podcast.
That's hilarious.
So many times. And people are going to think that I'm just like a Bigfoot girl.
Well, I would love to hear... I don't know why that made me think you have hobbit feet. A Bigfoot girl. She doesn't.
I don't. My feet
I would love to
look
hear
different right now. Pregnancy does weird things to your feet. I will say that. I will say, I'm like, listen, I have like 2 pairs of shoes that fit me right now. So Bigfoot feels accurate for where I'm at.
Dude, Annie was the same,
It's
actually.
crazy.
She's like, this is very weird. I wasn't prepared for the feet thing.
I should have taken a picture before I got pregnant to remember that I had like cuter feet. I'm hoping they go back. Anyway.
Hers did.
Great.
Yeah,
okay,
give you hope.
Really encouraging to me.
I'd be curious to hear your take on Bigfoot. I don't know, like just the whole like evolution of like cavemen to like where we are now. I don't know if there's some like
Are they stuck in the past?
Neanderthal, like I don't know.
I don't know. Have you ever seen Bigfoot?
Never have.
Me either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know some artist friends of ours who are like super convinced.
Right.
Like Bigfoot. I feel like aliens is a part of the conversation too.
Oh, yeah.
The whole thing. My whole thing is like, it's like not in the Bible.
Right.
You know, I try to base.
Or is he?
My,
I'm just kidding.
or yeah, dun dun dun. Of course, you know, dinosaurs. Yeah, the whole thing. It's really interesting.
Dinosaurs, aliens, Bigfoot.
Yeah, it's
I know.
Pretty big conversation.
I feel like where I'm at with Bigfoot is I think that he could be real.
Yeah.
But it doesn't necessarily affect anything about my life if he is or is not.
Nah.
But I do think it is fun to think, like, are there things out there that we can't explain? I do think yes to that.
Yes, 100%.
And like I've said this on the podcast before, like there are weird things in the Bible that we just totally accept
100%
as fact. Like there's talking donkeys. There's people being swallowed by large
one
fish.
I'm just kidding.
You know what I mean? Like it's, we believe that totally. So I'm kind of like, well, I'm open to the idea that there are things in this world that we cannot explain.
100%.
Maybe Bigfoot is spiritual. Maybe he's interdimensional. I don't know. I mean, I have questions.
That's a hot take right there. I think we just did both.
I think we just did both. Yeah. Oh, man. Colton, thank you so much for being here. Thanks for being on the pod. It was so good to just talk with you. And I'm so excited for your fragrance, your children's book, your new music, all the things.
Thank you so much. Great to see you.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.